Hey everybody, welcome back to Muck Club. It's Sunday afternoon, 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, so it's that time of week again. Today we are at Burger King at 227 Pike Street, Marietta, Ohio, and we are trying the $4.99 melts that are available from Burger King. This is an ad that I got in a local paper, and this is what they're advertising. $4.99 each, these melts, and that's of course at participating locations. They've got the classic melt here, they got the Shroom and Swiss melt, and the bacon melt. And so that's what we're trying today. Again, they're $4.99 each, and I went ahead and got all three of them. And one of them I got in a value meal because I wanted something to drink with it as well. So I went ahead and got a Sprite. Here it is, the small Sprite. And a small order of fries. And the total for the three sandwiches, the small fries and the small Sprite, came to $17.98. So for three sandwiches, small order of fries and a small drink, that's not bad. That's comes out to about what you would expect from most fast food places right now for a meal of that size. Anyway, let's go ahead and check it out. Here's the three sandwiches. Take a bite of the fries. Here's the little fries. Hi, Eric. Good to see you. I've got an update for you in a little bit on the channel. A couple of the things that you've been requesting, we're going to go ahead and try. And it's not necessarily because I wanted to, but circumstances have happened, I'll explain in a little bit, have caused me to go ahead and do some of the things that you suggested. And we'll see how they work out. It's going to be harder work for me, but I'm sure you'll enjoy it because it's something you've been asking for. But I'll give you details in a few minutes. And hopefully it works out well. But I'll talk about that later because I want to go ahead and get into the food before it gets cold. Here's the small fries. I'll hold up the sandwiches so we can get a thumbnail. There we go. That ought to work. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and dig into these fries first. Okay, they're all right. I do like Burger King's fries. These are a little bit undercooked. I will in a few minutes, Eric. I don't want my food to get cold and I'll have to get a bad review. But small order fries, there's not very many to this. Yeah, when I explain this, it's going to take a while to explain. I can't do it all in 30 seconds. So the fries are good. They're firm. Well done. Maybe just a little bit light. Nice amount of salt on them. Went through the drive-through. Service is great. They speeded me right through. Took my order quickly. Had the food in my hands quickly. So thumbs up on this service today. It's a rainy day out. So we've got some Cloudy skies, a little bit dark weather, but it's not bad. It's a nice temperature. So I reviewed the fries before, so I'm just going to eat these quickly. And then get right to the sandwiches. There we go. That was quick work on the fries. Okay, we got the bacon, the classic, and the other. Let's start with the classic. Now I do like melts. What update my song? Hi, Kyle. Welcome from Kentucky. It's not too far away from here. I'm in Ohio, southeastern Ohio. I've been to Kentucky before with my band, just once. We played mostly Ohio, West Virginia, and Pennsylvania. Mostly Ohio, West Virginia. We played several times in Pennsylvania and once in Kentucky. So it was right on the border. I believe it was where Kentucky borders on Cincinnati, Ohio. In that general area, if I remember correctly. But it's been about 20 years ago. So how are things in Kentucky? Hopefully you're having good weather there. By the way, I don't know if you guys are aware, but there's some tornadoes in the south right now. Yesterday, they hit Texas pretty hard, I think it was. Or was it Florida? Yeah, it was Texas. It hit pretty hard. And then today, they were talking on the news about how there's tornadoes a little bit farther north around Georgia and a couple other southern states. So hopefully that's not reaching where any of you guys are. And if it does, I hope you guys are safe. We're praying for you guys all that are impacted by any of this severe weather. All right, let's go ahead and try this crispy chicken. No, that's not it. The classic melt. You're going to have to be a little bit patient, Eric. I'm sorry, but I got to do the review, and it's not, I mean, I got to do stuff in order. And if I take the 10, 15 minutes to explain that and then eat the food, it's going to be cold, and it's going to be a bad review. Just a few minutes, and I'll start telling you about it. Okay, let's go ahead and try this. Nice sourdough bun, or Texas toast, whatever they call it. Cold, windy, and raining. Cold all week supposed to be. I heard that. It's pretty nice temperature here where I'm at right now, but I heard it is supposed to get colder. Hopefully it's not too bad where you're at and doesn't get too bad. All right, so here we got this. I like this kind of bread on this. Look at all that nice gooey, creamy melt on there. That cheese looks good. Now you can see all the different ingredients on there and the patty. Can't really lift it up to show you underneath of it because it's just too sloppy. But man, that looks good. Let's go ahead and try it. You can see a little bit toasted on the top. On the bottom, not quite so much. It's more of white, but it's gonna be a good bite. That is good. That's very good. The bread is very nice and soft. The sandwich just melts in your mouth. You can taste that onion on there. Onion tastes real good. That cheese. Very good. Excellent. Pretty good size sandwich too for $5. Was it $4.99? I think it was. Yeah, $4.99. Wow. This is a sandwich that I would get fairly often. I'd come back for this. Hi, Eric. Halfway done with it already, so this review is going to go quickly. So I'll get to your questions real soon, Eric. I do the same thing, Kyle. Usually I get the Whopper. They've got some, this is actually, I think, my first time trying these melts. I've had melts at other places before. I think it's my first time trying them from Burger King. It's actually really good. I do like Whoppers. Yeah, we've been doing Christmas songs all month, Eric, but tomorrow and Tuesday are the last 2 days of the year, and I'm doing New Year's themed songs on Monday and Tuesday, if I can do them. And that's going to be, I'm going to give you an update in a little bit. That's going to be the question. I had some technical difficulties with my equipment, and that's the reason why. As I said, I'm going to be doing some of your requests, the things that you want me to do, changing up a few things. I'll get in details in a little bit. But I do like their Whoppers. That's usually my go-to sandwich. They've also got a couple different chicken sandwiches you can get, and I think they still have a fish sandwich you can get as well. I don't get those that often. Usually when I go to Burger King, if I'm not trying like something new, like if they got something on special, promotional item, I'll usually go through the drive-thru and get a Whopper. Same thing with McDonald's. You get your favorite standby item, like the Big Mac or the double cheeseburger or the quarter pounder with cheese, something like that. And every once in a while they'll come out with a new item that is really good and you want to stick around. You hope they keep it. And for me, this is one of them. I really enjoy this. It is extremely cheesy. Now, I will say that there are some mom and pop shops, like these roadside diners that aren't franchises or anything. They're just owned by, somebody that lives in the community. I've had some melts at some places like that. There was one in Maxburg, Ohio, called the D&E Drive-In. And they had excellent melts, but they closed down several years ago. I think it was right about the time when the pandemic hit. They ended up closing their shop. Katy Perry Fireworks. I'll add that to my list. I have heard that song. Kyle, their fries and chicken fries and barbecue sauce are good. Yes. Have I tried their chicken fries? I think I did at one point, but I can't really remember how they were. I'll have to try them again if they've still got them. But yeah, I've had some of those like mom and pop shop melts that are better than these. But as far as a fast food melt, This is pretty good. I'd give this a 7 out of 10. All right, moving on to the bacon melt. Now, I'm not huge on bacon. I do like bacon. But when it comes to pork products, my favorite is sausage. My second favorite is ham. And my third favorite is bacon. I like bacon when it's crispy, real crispy. Here we got their bacon melt. Nice and toasted just like the other ones. See, it's very lightly toasted. Just barely. So that means the bread's going to be real soft. I love that they put them on this type of bread. Well, they call that Texas toast, I think. Lift it up. Okay, this one isn't as gooey as the other one was. You can see the onions on there. A lot of cheese. You can see the bacon. Plenty of bacon. It's not extremely crispy. See how it kind of bends with your thumb there? In fact, the bacon doesn't look crispy at all. This is like a underdone bacon, and a lot of people like it that way. Me personally, I like it a little bit crispier. Let's go ahead and try it and see how it tastes. Okay. Didn't really get a good bite of bacon in that bite. Let's try another one. These are cooked well. The beef tastes good. The other one was cheesier, so I like it better. And this one, I'm not really tasting that bacon. I can see it on there. There's definitely bacon on there, but I'm just not getting the flavor of it when I bite into it. Okay. Let's try something different. I'm going to go ahead and take a strip of the bacon, or at least part of a strip, and try it like this. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the bacon tastes okay. But again, it's very soft, and I like the bacon to be crispier. Yeah, I agree with you. The bread is not burnt here. They did a good job on this. Very nice and just very lightly toasted. I agree with you on that. I can just barely taste that bacon. Even when I took that strip off and ate the strip by itself, really didn't have a lot of flavor to it. So, I'm not thrilled about this one. I'd give this a 5 out of 10. It's not bad by any means. but it doesn't stand out like the other one did. The other one was a lot cheesier. Bursting with flavor. Family's doing well, Eric. Thank you for asking. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and finish this sandwich, and then I'm going to go ahead and start to give you a little bit of an update on the channel. And then I'll move on to the final sandwich afterwards. I don't want to make you wait too long. I agree, Kyle. The more toppings, the better, usually. Unless it's a topping that you don't really care for. I'll give you an example. An exception to the rule. A couple weeks ago, I went to Pizza Hut. And I got one of their new pizzas. The Chicago-style tavern pizzas. And one of them, I can't remember what it was called, but it had some kind of a seasoning on it that was real thick. And it was just too much for me. It was overbearing. Now, I did take it home. I ate like 2 or 3 slices of it, of each pizza. I got, I think, 3 different pizzas that day, maybe 2. But I took them home, and then I ate the rest of it cold, and it was excellent. That was the exception to the rule. See, I generally like the more toppings, but I think that pizza just had too much toppings on it. And so when I was eating it hot, it was just too much for me. But for some strange reason, when I ate the same pizza cold, it tasted a lot better to me. The flavor of that topping, that seasoning, wasn't too overbearing. And so if I ever ordered that again, I think I would let it get cold and just eat it cold. It is weird. It doesn't make any sense to me. But for my personal taste, that's how it worked out that day. The other pizza that I got that day, it was better hot. But I don't know why that is. But that was just something I wanted to clarify on that video, because I didn't give it a great review, because when I ate it hot, you know, on camera, it was just too much flavor for me. And but when I got home, I did want to be fair and follow up and let you guys know that it is good when it's cold, in my opinion. All right, one last bite, and then I'll go ahead and give you an update on the channel. That bread is good. The bread could use a little bit more flavor. I know that's not part of the recipe, but I imagine if they put a little bit of a garlic flavor, just real subtle. You know how you have like southern garlic bread sort of thing with spaghetti? It's the same type of bread. If they put a little bit of garlic flavor in that, might just make the bread pop a little bit, I think. It's great the way it is. It's just an idea that occurred to me that might be interesting to try sometime. Okay. Now, Eric, here's what you've been waiting for. Eric mentioned last week that he didn't care for me doing the videos in my car. And now when I do these reviews like I'm doing right now, 9 times out of 10, these are still going to be in the car. And there's practical reasons for the way I do things here. Number one, I don't own my own home. Um, I have a small space, just one room, and I could borrow the kitchen if nobody else is using it. But for the most part, I don't have room in my room at home in order to do videos and stuff like this. I'm going to, and another option is at the church where I preach. I did a video a few months ago where we had a giveaway, and we're doing another giveaway in a couple of days on Tuesday night if it works. But no, thanks. It's okay, Eric. I just want to explain the reasons why. But the one small room that I have to where, it's got room for a bed. I've got a corner where I stack up my books, and all my other belongings are along the other side of the wall. Not really a lot of space in there, but and so I've got the vehicle, and so it works well for me. I can plug my cell phone into the charger, and the battery won't die while I'm recording my videos. And then I can take them home and edit them on my laptop. But as far as recording them, I typically can't do them at home, even if I had the more space there to do stuff, because there's no internet or cell phone signal down in the valley where I live. And so in order to play the YouTube videos for me to react to and record it, I have to be somewhere where I have a cell phone signal. So I get in my vehicle, I drive a quarter mile or whatever, and just sit there in my van like I do all the time and record the video there. And then I'll go home and edit the videos on my laptop. And then when I go back out again, then I can upload them to to YouTube when I get a signal. And again, I do that from my vehicle. That's the way I've been doing things from the beginning, and that's the way, for the most part, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to be doing it. There was that one video I did where we did the giveaway, and I did a couple other videos where I recorded in the basement of the church. I can't do that all the time because obviously I don't own the church. I'm the pastor there. I'd have to get permission from the board in order to use their electricity and their facilities and stuff all the time for this. And I don't want to use their electricity, more than I have to for stuff like that. This is my personal channel, and so I don't want to intrude on them by using their facilities more than, in a way that would hurt the church financially. And by using their electricity and the lights and plugging in the phone and everything, that's one of the reasons why I'm hesitant to do that. But I will do that occasionally. Like, for example, a couple nights we'll have a board meeting or something, and afterwards I'll stick around for half an hour and record a video or two. And that the lights are already on, the heat's already turned up, and so it's not going to impact the church negatively for me to use facilities in cases like that. Now, I did have an issue that just came up this week. In fact, you probably noticed, some of you, that I did not upload a video on Friday. And the reason for that is, it's here somewhere, but there it is. My phone, how I normally do my setup, my recording, is right now I'm pointing at the cell phone that's recording. It's set up on a tripod and recording me. I have a second cell phone, and I use this to play the videos that I listen to the music on and record. This cell phone broke. It's fully charged, and but the power button broke off of it. So it's fully charged, but I can't even turn the power on. So I am looking into getting it repaired, but I don't know how long that's going to take, and I don't know how much it's going to cost or anything like that. But I'm going to check. I checked all the shops are closed over the weekend, but tomorrow morning I'm going to go to one of the local shops and get an estimate on it and see how long it would take them to replace that button and fix it. And then once they get that fixed, then wouldn't want the okay. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to get that fixed, and then once that's fixed, then I can go back to record my videos normal way. But since I don't have this, what I'm going to try is obviously I can't do the videos here in the car because I don't have this to play the music on. So what I'm doing is I am downloading the songs that you guys requested me to do and the songs I'm going to react to. I'm downloading them onto the phone that I'm recording on right now. I'm going to take them home with me, copy them into my laptop, and then go ahead and play them on the laptop while playing back on the laptop while I record on this device. So my laptop will temporarily take the place of this damaged phone until I get it repaired. And in those cases, I will be recording my reactions from that small room that I mentioned. It'll be cramped. The volume will be an issue, where you can hear me pretty loud, I'm sure, right now on the videos I record in here because it's confined space. Got the windows up. If there's no heavy traffic going by, you can hear fairly well the music that's playing as well as my voice as I do my reactions. In that room, it's a little bit spaced out, a little bit farther, the walls and everything, and the acoustics aren't the greatest. So I noticed when I recorded a couple of videos from that room last year, a couple people commented that the volume was too low and they couldn't hear, especially the background music that I was reacting to. And so in the case where that may happen, that you can't hear the music very well that I'm reacting to, I always do provide a link in the description to where you can go and listen to the actual song itself without me talking over it and pausing and interrupting it and all that kind of stuff. So that's what we might end up having to do. But in the meantime, Eric was wanting me to do more videos recorded from a different location. And so, like it or not, I'm going to have to try that at least for next week or so. And hopefully it works well. With my equipment. I haven't tried it before, and so this is all experimental phase for me. So fingers crossed and prayers to God that it works, and we'll see how it goes. Now on to the next subject is we've been reacting to Christmas songs, and thank you all for getting your Christmas song requests in. But of course we've only got 2 more days, Monday and Tuesday, before the end of the year. And so I've had 2 requests for New Year's themed songs. One of them is oh, you're welcome, Eric. I hope it works out for you and I hope you enjoy it. But I'm going to react to on Monday and Tuesday, if all goes well and I can get those uploaded, to New Year's Eve themed songs. And so that's what we're going to be doing on Monday and Tuesday. Now, I promised you that I was going to do a drawing at the end of the year. And all of you that have requested a Christmas song for me to react to, even the ones that I haven't been able to get to. Yes, I remember, Eric, you want me to do Katy Perry Firework. I've got that on my list now. But what was I saying? Okay, the qualification. Yeah, thank you, Kyle. I hope it goes well, too. I'll find out tomorrow for sure as soon as the shop's open. But anyway, to be eligible to win the prize, just subscribe to the channel and send me a quick request for a Christmas song. And of course, it's too late now to do that because the Christmas songs are over. But if you haven't got entered into the drawing, there's other ways you can get entered in. All through the last month, several of my videos have had little kind of hints and clues and trivia questions throughout the videos. So if you can find those clues and answer them in the comments, then that will get you entered into the drawing. And so we're going to do that, if everything works out, fingers crossed, on Tuesday, late afternoon, early evening. So that'll be on New Year's Eve. What we're doing is our church is having a dinner at one of the local restaurants. It's the Cornerstone Inn and the Cornerstone Cafe in Beverly, Ohio. And they're going to be having a $40 prime rib meal. So $40 for prime rib, it better be good. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to, if everything goes right, I'm going to live stream from that event while I'm eating the prime rib, and I'll review it if everything goes well. And again, this is going to be in a public setting, so it may not work out. If they got music playing in the background, I may have to cut off the live stream for copyright reasons or whatever the case may be. And also, there might be other people in the room, so for privacy's sake, I may end up having to cut the stream short. But if all goes well, we will be doing our live stream on New Year's Eve, starting around 5 o'clock p.m., maybe a little bit after. Brad Paisley, welcome to my something. I'll try to look that up. I like Brad Paisley, but I haven't heard a lot of his stuff, so I will look that up. I'll add that to my list of requests. But in addition to reviewing the food, the prime rib at the Cornerstone Cafe, I will be doing the drawing there during that live stream. So either I or I may have somebody, that's a bystander come and draw the name out of the hat for the person that wins the prize at the end of the year. So be watching for that. That'll be Tuesday, New Year's Eve, sometime after 5 o'clock p.m. 5 o'clock is the time, Eastern time. 5 o'clock is the time when we're going to meet. And so depending on what time they serve the food, I figure sometime between 5 and 5:30 is when we'll start. And then later on, Steve and Bev Popmeyer, some local musicians, are going to be singing. I don't know if I will have enough charge on my phone without having it plugged into their electricity to stream. I don't know how long I'll be able to stream. But I am going out this afternoon, as soon as we're done here, I'm going to buy a portable battery charger so I can plug my phone into it. And that way I can go to the event, and if the battery starts to get low, I can plug that into it and extend the time of the stream a little bit further. Anyway, that's the plan. So next few days, maybe a week, depending on how long it takes my phone to get fixed, I will probably be doing recording my light side music reaction videos from home with downloaded music that I'm downloading onto this phone and then playing back later. Playing back later. The weekend live streams will be exactly the same way as this one right here. Because obviously I have to be in my vehicle to go out to the restaurant to get the food. If I drove all the way back home to try to do that, the food would be freezing by the time I get there. And it's not fair to review their food after you microwave it. So for that reason, my live streams will be in the vehicle. The others will be at some other location, either the cafe Tuesday night or the church if the occasion arises where I have an opportunity to do that, or at home like I'm planning on doing this week. And if that goes well, I'll have those Monday through Friday videos up for you guys to watch. So I appreciate you guys for subscribing, and I'm going to try to continue to be consistent in uploading videos for you every day, Monday through Friday, in addition to the weekend live stream. And if something happens that, I'm not able to do that, then it's been great having this channel for the past year and doing all this, and I will continue doing it as often as I can. But of course, the weather might be a factor in that as well. Might prevent me from uploading every day, but I will upload as often as I can. Okay, so just to summarize, we will be continuing the light side music reactions, but the videos may not be optimal quality because of the surroundings that I'm going to record them in for the time being until I get my equipment repaired. And we're doing the giveaway on Tuesday evening in a live drawing at the Cornerstone Cafe, where I'll be doing a live stream, and I welcome you guys to subscribe so that you know when we do go live, and turn on your notifications. And all of you that have requested a Christmas song for me to react to are eligible to win the drawing. and we'll go from there. Uh, Agree 100%. Hate cold food unless it's meant to be cold, yeah, like cold cuts sort of thing. But I agree with you 100%. Yeah, and I want to give fair reviews to these restaurants. I mean, and it's for your sake too. If I give something a bad review because mine was cold, well, it's my own fault. That's not fair to you guys to tell you something's not bad, or it is bad when it's actually good. But I got it home and ate it cold. Yeah, I will go. I will go to the church and do it there whenever I can, Eric. Again, there's reasons why I can do it sometimes and can't others. Um, it's just luck of the draw, I guess. Whatever God allows me to do. I don't know. But anyway, that's it. Let's go ahead and try this last sandwich, which by now, speak of the devil, is probably cold. This is the one I thought I was going to enjoy the most. Mushroom and Swiss. So, that looks good. So even if this is cold, I think I'm going to enjoy it anyway. Okay, toasted the same. Lightly toasted on the top and bottom. Nice soft bread. Thick pieces of bread. Look at how gooey that is. Look at those mushrooms. That looks so nice. And look at all that melty Swiss cheese on there. That looks delicious. Okay, let's try a bite. Mmm. Big taste of mushroom there. Now this would be better if it was hot, but even cold, that is a really good flavor. Mmm. Oh, I like this a lot. This is definitely my favorite of the three sandwiches. The bacon one, I give a 5 out of 10. The classic, I gave a 7. Mmm. That's good. And mushroom and Swiss. I'm giving it 7.5. If this was hot, and again, this isn't fair to them, I should have ate it earlier. But if this was hot, I imagine I might have even bumped it up to an 8. But it's definitely a 7.5, at least. Those mushrooms are bursting with flavor. And that melty cheese. I do like American cheese, so that classic one was delicious. But these mushrooms on here are fantastic. A lot of times you get fast food mushrooms and they don't taste good. These ones actually taste really good. So by the way, I just told you a little bit ago what my plans are for Tuesday night for New Year's Eve. If something happens, this is my caveat. Whenever I make plans for something, I always say, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. In other words, this is what I plan to do, but this is a fallen world where we've got things that happen that make things go beyond your control. So, as long as things work out the way I plan, that's what I intend to do on Tuesday night. But if something happens and we can't do that, like if I can't get my phone charged, or if my phone just dies, or if I end up not being able, not being able to stream in public, or whatever the case may be, whatever reason, if something happens and we can't do the live stream, I will do the live stream at some point afterwards, and I will still do the giveaway. So don't feel like if something happens, you log on Tuesday late afternoon. Oh, I love mayo. Yeah, mayo's a great condiment. You talking about on this? It actually looks like it's kind of could be mayo, but it's not. It's that's Swiss cheese melted on there. But yeah, from a visual standpoint, it looks like it could be mayonnaise, but it's not. That's just Swiss cheese. I love mayonnaise, by the way. I could put mayonnaise. I don't know if you ever tried this or not, but when you eat chili soup, you ever put anything in that additional? A lot of times I like to put cheese in it, like American cheese, melt in it. And sometimes I've even tried putting mayonnaise in it. It gives it that creamy, same kind of creamy effect as your melted cheese would do. And a lot of people, they're put off by that. It's like, how can you put mayonnaise in chili? But I enjoy it. I'll put mayonnaise on anything. Hamburgers, hot dogs, any kind of meat, I can put mayonnaise on it and I'll enjoy it. But yeah, if something happens and I can't do the live stream on Tuesday, you log on and I'm not live, don't worry, I will still do the giveaway. So be watching those videos. Go back over the videos that I released over the past month of the Christmas songs I reacted to. And there's several of them, if you haven't already, where you can find the clues in some of the videos, asking trivia questions and stuff like that, and giving you hints as to how to comment. And you put the answer in the comments, and you can get added to the drawing at the last minute. Yeah, never had it with mayo, but we'll try it. Okay. It's not for everybody, mayonnaise put in it, but I like it. It's worth a try. Okay, a couple bites left. This was a good meal. For $17, it filled me up. I definitely had enough to eat today. So no complaints from Burger King today. They did a good job on this meal. So to summarize my review of the food, we tried the 3 different Burger King melts. The bacon melt, I give a 5 out of 10. The classic melt, I give a 7 out of 10. And the Shroom and Swiss melt, I give a 7.5 out of 10. I enjoyed, especially the Shroom and Swiss and the classic melts were fantastic. I loved them both. The bacon melt wasn't quite my thing. It was okay. I can't really knock it, but I couldn't really taste the bacon that much. And when I did, it was just too soft for my personal taste. I like my bacon a little bit crispier, and it really didn't have a lot of flavor. On the other hand, the mushroom and Swiss melt, these mushrooms were just bursting with flavor. Same thing with the classic melt. The cheese on there was just so thick and gooey, delicious. 2 fantastic sandwiches. Excuse me. 2 fantastic sandwiches that I highly recommend. So, and once again, they're only $4.99 at participating locations. So, If you got a Burger King in your area that's offering this, go ahead and try this out and see for yourself. If you want to just try one of them or all three like I did and compare them. And if you do that, let me know. Come back and comment in the comment section and let me know what your opinion is of them. Which one you like best. For me, it's the mushroom and Swiss. All right, any final questions before I log off for the day? Just tried Taco Bell's $7 Lux Cravings box. That was awesome. Okay, I'll have to try that. I did Taco Bell earlier in the year. They did have a box that I tried, and it was pretty decent. So I'll have to look up that one as well. I might do that next week. Thank you for the recommendation. Now, do those come pretty standard, or do you get to customize those? And if so, what did you get in yours that you really enjoyed? That Taco Bell box that you ordered. And also, by the way, since Christmas is over, there's no need to request Christmas songs from now on. Just request your own regular songs, whatever you want me to listen to. Anything from rock, country, bluegrass, jazz, opera, you name it. Any kind of music from all generations, whatever you want to see me react to. And we'll get another year started of Light Side Music Reactions, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Got Doritos Tacos and Burritos Supreme. Okay. I do like their Burritos Supreme. Those are good. I haven't tried the Doritos Tacos. I'll have to try that. Thank you for that recommendation. I'll definitely check that out. By the way, the rest of you guys, all of you, if you have recommendations on places you want me to eat as well, as different menu items you want me to try, go ahead and get those in the comments too. All right, well, we're 54 minutes in. The food is gone. My belly is full. We had a nice stream today. It was good talking with all you guys, getting your viewpoints and having our conversation back and forth. I enjoyed that a lot. So thank you for watching. We're going to go ahead and close it down for today. As I said, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and that way you'll know when we do add new content, and especially when we go live. We're continuing to do Light Side Music Reactions Monday through Friday, dropping new videos at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Yeah, I'll let you know how that goes, Kyle. And of course, that'll be on a weekend live stream. 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time is generally the time when we go live for our food review on Sunday afternoons. So check back for those. But we got that on the weekends, and we got our Light Side Music Reactions Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And then every once in a while, I'll throw in whenever the new movie trailer comes out that I want to react to. That will be the light side reaction reviews. I'll throw one of those in every once in a while. And if there's just something off the wall that I react to that doesn't fit into any of those categories, I'll throw up a video of the light side random reactions. And I think that's pretty much it right now. I've got a couple other shows that I do occasionally on here. Good talking to you too, Kyle. Have a great weekend. So we'll get some of those up as well. Like, I've done 2 episodes so far of the Light Side Conversations, where I interview different people about different subjects that might be of interest to you guys. And hopefully we'll get a couple more episodes at least up in the next year. We'll see how that goes. Excuse me. But that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, the live stream, and subscribe to the channel is the biggest thing you can do for me. And we'll continue doing our live drawings every once in a while when we hit a milestone. We're over 400 subscribers now, so it won't be long before we hit 500. We'll probably have to do something special when we hit 500. In fact, today is the 49th episode of Mutt Club. So next weekend will be the 50th episode, so maybe we ought to do something for that too. In fact, in celebration of next weekend's 50th episode, in celebration of next weekend's 50th episode, on New Year's Eve, I'll give away 2 prizes. 2 prizes. 2 free gift cards. One of them will be for the year-end celebration that I already promised you. And the second gift card will be in celebration of our 50th episode of Mutt Club, which we will be filming, hopefully, next weekend. So be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so that you know when we go live on Tuesday afternoon, late afternoon, and be watching to see if you win the drawing. And again, if you're not entered in yet to the drawing, go back and look for clues. I know, Eric, you're in it several times because you've put in a lot of requests. And even if I don't get to your requests in time, as long as you make the request, you will still get entered into the drawing. And so, check back on Tuesday late afternoon for that live stream and be watching to see if you win. But go back and watch those videos for the clues in those videos over the past month to see how you can get entered into the drawing if you haven't already. Anyway, that's it. 58 minutes in. It's time to close it down for the day. You guys have a great weekend. It was great talking to you. We'll see you next weekend for another episode of Mutt Club, our special 50th episode. And if all goes well, we'll also see you tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., for an episode of the Light Side Music Reactions from our all brand new location, by special request of Eric. Thank you guys, and we'll see you next time. God bless, and have a great weekend. Bye, everybody.